So here's what I'm having for lunch today. I got one of these low carb tortillas, whole wheat, and I've got some, just some turkey, sliced turkey. I have some diced up cucumber, some strips of Havarti cheese, some spring mix, and I do have a little bit of the olive oil mayonnaise on here. And I'm just gonna roll this up and make a wrap, and that's gonna be my lunch today. We all wear a homemaker's hat, some part-time, some, it just depends on whatever you have going on in your life, how much time you actually spend doing your chores around the house. But every single one of us has to do some chores, whether you hire people to help you or not. We're all, like for me, I do it all myself. I don't really hire anyone to help. So on top of that, I'm also doing some other things with my life. And I just like to get this part of my life done so that I can enjoy my life. So enjoy other passions. And so for me, I really have to stick to a system. My world. Yep. Okay. Sink full of dishes. I have a hummingbird feeder there that I need to wash. I have a little bit of tea left. That tea is still good, but I probably need to drink that and then get some more made. That usually has my wine glasses hanging there when they're dry. I have 3 glasses in the sink because John and I had a glass of wine last night, and my daughter dropped by. She had a glass of wine. So I don't wash those in the dishwasher, so you always see those hanging up on my counter. I've been doing my weekly blessing, like some of my weekly chores today, which is dusting. I get this out and I just do a really quick mop through. I do certain things I do every week. I have a list of them and I check them off as I do them. And today I was doing a couple of things off my weekly list, trying to do my daily chores, and I feel really behind, but I do need to go work out. So that's like my priority right now. So I'm just giving you guys a glimpses of here and there into my day. What a mess. I'm gonna make some hummingbird nectar. I do use the Flylady system quite well. That's really my go-to resource for keeping my house in order. And when I was working as a life coach full-time, I did recommend that system a lot to my burned out professionals because I would coach them in self-care and life balance. And if they were having trouble at home, I would always send them over to the Flylady system. And I got really a lot of compliments about that system, a lot of really good reviews. And so it's the one I use, and you do have to customize it. I think we can get into this tendency of trying to find the right system that works for us. And like the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence, and it's not. We're never going to find that perfect system that works for us. We have to find something and customize it and make it work for ourselves, which is what the Flylady does. She's all about that. But there are some basic things that you want to do every week, every day, and then you customize them every month. I just did a screenshot of her app, and there's a 7 recommended task that you do every week. So I'm just working my way through those, and I'm spending about 10 minutes on each of them. And yeah, if you guys want more details on the system, you can go to the flylady.net website and check out her resources. It can be a bit overwhelming at first, but that's why you just have to just take it one day at a time and integrate it slowly into your life, which is what she says. That's the way to make it work. Now, I always like to share resources with you. I can't guarantee that this resource will work for you. I can only tell you that it's worked for me and it has stood the test of time. So there are so many resources out there, though. You just have to find the one that works for you. And if you want to know more about the system, go to the website. And if you have any questions for me about how I use it in my own life, feel free to ask any questions in the comments. And I'll continue to bring this up whenever because my homemaking hat it's one of the hats I wear, and it is going to be a part of my videos from time to time. If you want to see more, though, let me know. I'm always happy to share resources and answer any questions about what works for me. Now, one of the tasks on the list for the week is one of the daily tasks is to do a load of laundry every day. Now, I don't always have a lot of clothes to wash, but I'll do a load sometimes of just my rugs. And as you can see, my throw rugs there in the kitchen, they're currently in the washing machine now. So I usually have at least a load of something going in the washing machine every day, and that's how I keep up with my laundry. And because there's only 2 of us, I don't always have a load of clothes. So that's how I handle it. I just make sure I get something going in the washing machine daily. And when I don't, I don't sweat it out. I'll catch up. So I am playing a little bit of a catch up today. So here's the geraniums from the inside of the house. You guys saw them the other day when I planted them. They're doing really, really well. And these little things in between, I'm either going to replace those with actual flat pots of flowers, or I'm going to use that to stand some things up in. I don't know, but I'm going to do something in between the flowers. I just haven't decided. And here's my self-care cards. Let's draw one real quick. These are the self-care cards I got from Barnes & Noble. I've been just drawing these every so often, and they're just for fun. Let's just draw this one. Grow indoor plants. Greenery is scenery. Healthy indoor plants bring life to any room. Stick to a regular watering schedule and enjoy the bounty of green. Oh, well, isn't that a coincidence? Here we go. I actually trimmed this off, and you guys can see I have some trimmings I need to replant. Look at the roots. So that's ready to plant. Like, that's been ready. I need to replant those. And then this was indoors, this plant, and then I moved it outdoors. I repotted it. The big plant, but this little thing broke off, and rather than toss it, I'm letting it sprout, seeing if it will. Anyway, and you can see it already is starting to. There's a little bit of let me see if I can find it. A little bit of a root there, a sprout. So once it gets enough on there, I am going to replant it outside with its mama. So that's what I'm doing. So now I'm going to go down to my gym and work out. I'm going to change clothes, and I've got about at least an hour I want to put in, and then tomorrow I go to the gym, but I like to get my home workout done today, so I'm going to go do that. I'll check back in with you guys when I'm done. So Roscoe and I came down here to the vet. I had to pick him up some a year's worth of the heartworm medicine that he takes, and he takes it, usually he just takes it for 6 months, and then we get his blood work done, and then he gets 6 months off of it. I don't know, I might just go ahead and start giving it to him every month. So I got a year's supply, but he likes them. They're like little treats he gets once a month. So, but it's funny, usually when we pull up for the vet, he starts shaking as soon as we get into the parking lot, but he didn't today. And they're so smart, because it's like he knew he wasn't going to have to go in there. I just actually left him in the car, and I ran in real quick. I was only in there for a few minutes. He stayed in the car. It's pretty cool here right now, so if it was hotter, I wouldn't leave him in the car, but it's pretty cool. So, yeah, it's so interesting how they seem to know. But now I'm going to run into a little store down the street, grab some bananas, and I think just bananas. And then we're going to head back home. So, yep, just out running a couple of errands. You were such a good boy, huh? You knew. It's like you knew. You just knew that we weren't going to be going in there today. That you weren't. Yeah, such a good boy. And then I did come in here to this little grocery store. It's called Save a Lot. And it's really pretty nice inside. And they don't always have the exact brand that I want. But they have a great selection on fruits and vegetables. A lot of these are imported from Mexico. I was looking for an orange. I want to get an orange to put in my Oriole feeder because I have this Oriole that keeps trying to eat from the hummingbird feeders, and I just decided to put some sliced oranges in there. And then I wanted to get some bananas because I do eat. We go through quite a bit of those. And just full disclosure, yeah, I'm just going to be completely honest with you. Here's some things from Mexico. A lot of things that they have for treats from Mexico there, imported. I think, I don't know if they're imported, but anyway. So I am going to, should I even show you this? But of course I will. I'm buying 4 Hershey bars. I'm always talking about, eating healthier and all of that, but I always say 80-20, and I needed some chocolate. I just really needed some chocolate. So, yeah, I did eat a whole candy bar when I got home. Just full disclosure, I like to show that side of things too. I do things imperfectly perfect. Now, we have a lot of orioles here in our area, and this year I haven't seen as many hummingbirds, but normally, even with the orioles, we do have a few more hummingbirds. What I found out about orioles, and I just found this out, is they can be aggressive and will seek out hummingbird feeders as a way to sort of ward off intruders, which I don't know if they consider hummingbirds intruders, but it's just been all over this feeder this year. Now, we've seen this before, and we actually see them swinging it back and forth to try to get nectar out of it. But it's not able to really get any nectar out of this feeder. But it keeps trying, and you can see I have an oriole feeder there to the left. I'm going to try putting some orange slices in there, and let's see if that helps. I do have some nectar in there, but it's not even going for that. So I'll keep you posted. I hope you guys are doing well. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Take good care. I will see you on the next one. Bye.